8 years.
Wow.
Was my second relationship.
Okay.
I've only been in 3.
Okay, sure.
So that was 8 years, and it was a good relationship. I mean, we were really good friends too. And I see. I was attracted to a particular type of woman.
Okay.
You look like me, I didn't want you.
Really?
Okay. No.
Wow.
No, I didn't want you if you look like me. It was the aggression was what I liked.
Okay.
And I'm an aggressive person by nature, but I want to look like this.
Okay.
I want to be the pretty one. You know,
Okay.
you can be pretty too.
Sure.
But I just don't want you looking like me.
I see. Now, give me the names, because the homosexual community have names for both the pretty and the one that looks like a man, the studdish type
right.
one. So what are some of the names that are out there?
Well, there's stud.
That's the one that looks more like a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you have what they call your lipstick lesbians.
What is it?
Lipstick lesbians.
Oh, lipstick.
Define that, please.
Okay.
They're aggressive, but not as aggressive as a stud.
Okay.
And then
Firm, but not hard.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you have the pillow princess, which I was.
Pillow precious.
Pillow princess.
Pillow princess.
I see. Wow. Wow. Why do you think? So why do you think there are these different categories
I think it's the personality. It's the
Okay.
mindset of the women.
of the individual? Okay.
It's the mindset of the women. The women, the 3 relationships that I was in, neither of those women had ever been with a man. They were virgins.
Wow.
So this was something that was with them.
Okay.
And the most aggressive one was the last one. The last one that I was in a relationship with.
Oh, okay.
The one that I was with when I was delivered.
Okay. So she wasn't a pillow princess.
Oh, no, that's me.
That's you. So she was a
Yeah, she was a stud.
Okay. You guys were in public. You walked hand in hand in public restaurants.
No.
None of that.
No.
So you was not an openly
No
compassionate
PDF.
No.
No
person.
PDF.
No.
What about her? Did she
The
want?
last one?
Yes.
She was. She had no problems with public displays of affection. I did.
Okay.
I did.
And she knew you did.
She knew I did. Mm-hmm.
Did she push that on you?
No, after maybe 3 years, I think she stopped.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was. See, I think for her, because she was obvious, so she had nothing to hide. Okay, not to mention she was in the military and had been for years. But she didn't have a problem showing her affection where I did.
Okay.
So, can I go back again?
Please go back.
In 2003, I said I got saved. For 6 months, I didn't deal with a woman. Then I went right back out to them. So, I went right back. And she was the one that I dealt with after that, So, I think that a lot of what I didn't do with her, it was because my conscience was starting to bother me. I knew I was wrong. I knew the life I was living was not pleasing to first my mother and my grandmother. Wasn't pleasing to. I didn't even think about God in all of this. Okay.
So you knew it was wrong, not because of your spiritual existence, but
I just knew it was wrong.
you just knew it was wrong.
I knew it was wrong.
Now, did you consider yourself saved at the time?
I did.
You did. So there still was some salvation issues there. Okay, so, some understanding that God is not pleased with this.
Right.
Was that stronger for you to feel this way, or was it because mom and children, people, was that in the forefront of why you felt it was wrong?
I think it was my family.
Your family first.
My family first.
And God was second.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, you're going to get the hard questions on this show.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Al, you going to say something?
In James, it says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation." James 1, verse 12. "For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed." Then when lust has conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Now I ask that, or I bring that into the question and the discussion because you said you were saved, and for 6 months you didn't go anywhere.
Right.
So what happened at 5 months and 29 days that made 6 months say, okay, sometimes, that lust has nothing to do with sex. Lust is crave, urge, want, desire, hunger. We could fall off our fast. It could be labeled because of lust. We could fall off the wagon and pick a pack of cigarettes back up, and it's because of lust. We could lose our, we could fall off the wagon and go back to drinking. For me, it's all in the same category. But for some, something happens where either weeks before, or there's an urge on the inside that starts churning, or that I need this itch scratch and I can't reach it. Prayer ain't doing it right now, or I ain't praying enough. Or we missed the point that we were being tried to get our full deliverance. What happened at 5 months and 29 days? At 6 months, okay, come here, girl. Oh, sorry, I'm keeping it real card. I'm sorry for being so vulgar in my expression.
You're fine.
Okay, what happened? What was that?
Alvin, I don't know. All I know is that, the desire never went away.
Okay.
I was making myself not deal with women. And one day I was like, this isn't working. I wasn't even being true to myself. So God knew. So, who am I fooling? I'm certainly not fooling him. So I was back out there.
Wow.
I was back out there.
Back out there. So you're in a relationship now. Okay. You're out there. How long did this last relationship last?
It was 7 years.
7 years. Okay. You're struggling inside, wondering, okay.
Wait a minute, hold on. No. What do you mean struggling inside?
Yeah, with your homosexuality, you knew that it was wrong, you said.
But I didn't struggle.
But you were free with it.
Absolutely.
So,
but struggle, I made a choice.
Yeah, but my point is
not struggling with the homosexuality, struggling with the sin of the act.
The sin of it.
No, I didn't. I stopped. I just made up in my mind, this is what I want to do. Okay. I did not ever struggle.
Okay.
Ever.
Yeah. That's what, what's the recording artist who went out and he... Tone. That's what he said in an interview. They asked him the same question. Do you struggle? He said, struggle? Ain't no struggle here.
No.
I'm excited about this. I like this.
So that's like us when we said, okay, I'm going to eat some rib tips tonight.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. This was good. Yeah. Right. That's something, and I love the transparency. That's important. Because I hear people saying that they came out of something and then they say it was hard out there. I didn't. No, you enjoyed it.
Right.
That's why you do it.
That's why you do it.
Exactly.
It was very enjoying. I'll say, so you was going through this. Now, church. You were attending church.
Every Sunday.
Now, did your pastor know what was going on?
Absolutely. He came and blessed our home.
He did. Wow.
Yeah, I came and blessed our home.
Your pastor came and blessed your home.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that as a strategic move.
Yeah, I can too. Because, he needed the tithe.
Yeah.
And we were heavy tithers.
Okay, so you see what I'm saying?
I wasn't looking at that. That's political strategy.
Right.
I was referring to spiritual strategy.
Yeah.
I'm going to come pray for your house. And as I pray under the anointing of the Holy Ghost, you ain't got to know what I'm saying in the spirit. I'm going to say one thing in English.
Right.
And then I'm going to talk to God.
Tamara, I bet you that wasn't it, though.
No. I don't think so either.
So he came, blessed the house, and you guys were okay. All right, you worshiped there at the church every week faithfully. Did you sing in the choir?
No.
Okay.
Couldn't work.
Okay. You couldn't work in the church. Oh wow, that's something. That's
but
something.
we could tithe, but we couldn't work.
Yeah.
See,
that's another show there, Alvin.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Now that one.
Yeah, that.
Don't sit me down unless you're going.
Yeah. That's another one. Now, how long did you stay at that church?
I was at that church from 2006. I was there about 3 years. 3 years.
Yeah. Now this was in Florida?
No, this is in Hinesville, Georgia.
Oh, in Georgia. Oh,
and she was in the military. And now, of course, I was a realtor, so we lived in Hinesville, Georgia.
Oh, I need a house. All right.
Did your children live with you guys?
No, only my daughter.
Your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Only my daughter.
How old is your daughter now?
She's 19.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. You think that affected her?
No. Well, you would probably have to ask her.
Absolutely.
Because she was a little girl.
Okay.
When, she was a little girl going through it. So she's never said that it affected her in any way. But I couldn't honestly sit here and say that she wasn't.
Sure. Now, this wasn't affirming church that you were at, right?
No, I was at a Baptist church.
Okay, yeah. No, they don't affirm. They don't.
Stop now.
They're not affirmers of that.
Wait now. Wait. Don't leave the Baptists alone. I was once.
Yeah. Well, the affirming churches got all type of denominations.
Right.
They really do.
Demonations.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That too.
I'm sorry.
That too. No, that's interesting. Listen, if you just tuned in, and I know some of you saying you had problems trying to come in because some of your phones, can't activate that website and it takes you through a lot. Just download the app if you can. Y'all got some bad apps on your phone.
Delete Candy Crush.
Yeah, delete the Candy Crush. Get off Cricket. And
I got Cricket.
You got Cricket,
and I listen every day in my car when
all right,
I ain't here.
Then
Cricket is good.
We're bringing Cricket back. All right, ready? Get off Boost Mobile, please.
There you go. Don't run the Sprint.
Please don't do Sprint. Don't whatever you do. Now Sprint may be our advertiser tomorrow. We better be quiet.
Okay, Squint.
Squint. Yeah,
I said Squint.
Yes, and you can go to Spreaker.com. The show will be up for those of you who couldn't get on right now live. We're up there on Spreaker. And we're talking to Tamara Mills about a lifestyle, and this next hour we're going to talk about how the Lord delivered her. But what I have a friend, Bishop Butts, George is his uncle, I think, a cousin or something like that. Samuel Butts. We did a show with Nidra last week on the lifestyle of the homosexual, and he called me and gave me the information of Pastor Charlene Cothran. She's well known out there, and she's got the. I'm going to play a clip, an audio clip of her being interviewed by the Christian Network, and it's her talking about how she lived the lifestyle and how she had a huge influence with the LGBT community. And this is not in this clip, but she talks about the homosexual agenda and its influence in America and how they got the laws changed, how they took over television, how they sat in meetings. Now we as Christians should learn from the LGBT community.
Oh, yes, we should.
We can learn from them, and we can learn from them. We can learn from the Jehovah's Witness and everybody else we hate. We hate. Yeah, right. We can learn from them because how they come together. I think Jesus even alluded to how the children of the world, or children of darkness, or what have you, they tend to take the things of the children of light and they make it work for themselves, for their good, and we don't do it. But so she talked about how they sat in these meetings because she had an influence over them, and they would let one in, and then they'll get another one in, and then once they get them just a few in, then they can take over.
Yes.
And that's so they said. So in the school system, I've watched videos on YouTube how they're indoctrinating these children.
Yeah.
To be very sensitive to the gayness.
I'm battling that with my own children.
Right. Absolutely, and so there's going to be a time where the theory of evolution still is mandatory, and then next to that you're going to have to take a class in gay theory. Okay, that's going to be the mandatory thing, and it's going to go on and on. So in this clip, we'll go ahead and play that. Just hear her testimony, and we'll be right back. This is the Sir Walter Jones Show.
broadcasting all